Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. I have here with me the lovely John Gelavis, who is the Executive Director of Master Builders. So thank you so much for joining me today, John.
Absolute pleasure.
Thank you. So what I wanted to have a chat with you in today's video is obviously Master Builders are an ambassador for this event that we're going to be holding, Steel Toes and Stilettos, on the 9th of March. You're also an ambassador for Reflections Through Reality, which is the charity that is really behind Steel Toes and Stilettos.
Yes.
Can you tell me a little bit about why you are so passionate about being involved and why you have come on board as an ambassador, both from a personal perspective but also for Master Builders?
Certainly. Look, I think the one thing to know is that the Master Builders Association as an organisation is very supportive of Reflections Through Reality. The one thing that we've seen within the industry over a few years is a number of our members presenting with mesothelioma over the many years of its use, particularly in the 50s and 60s. So we're starting to see those cases present more now, and there's still a number of homes that are currently out there with asbestos in them in a variety of applications. So we're particularly committed to reflections in that way, particularly to inform our members and also inform the community about the dangers of asbestos, particularly in Western Australia. So from a building industry perspective, it's an area that we've been focused on for some time, and my personal commitment as executive director of the Master Builders Association is to try and raise awareness around the dangers of asbestos and the impact that the mesothelioma has in people's lives.
And you've been obviously in the industry for over 20 years. You started when you were 3, but you've been in the industry for a long time. So are people becoming more aware, or is it something that's kind of just not really talked about until the issue is actually present to someone?
I think the awareness has increased quite a bit. I think the industry is much more aware than it has been of the dangers of asbestos. And I think also the consumers are now more aware than they've ever been as well. And we've seen a lot of renovation shows that have been around, and but in real life, you have to be very, very, very conscious of asbestos if people are doing any renovation. And it is very important to understand the law in relation to removal of asbestos, and to deal with a licensed professional and a registered builder if you're involved in this way, and get the right advice. So it's extremely dangerous to and not advisable to do anything unless the asbestos is understood and a professional's assessed the situation with a particular home.
But also we've got the apprentices as well, who are going out into the workforce and who are being exposed without knowing much about it. What's being done, if there is much being done, about bringing that awareness to them?
Well, I think Joe's done a lot of through Reflections, a lot of work with the industry, raising awareness at that level. I think we'd like to see more done, and it's also at an apprentice level, but even prior to that, it's important through high schools. If students are doing whether it's work experience or try a trade or even a pre-apprenticeship, that they understand what asbestos looks like. They need to understand if they are engaging in different aspects of the trade, where it might be hidden, where it might be located. So I think a broader understanding is important, and that's why the Steel Toes and Stilettos is such an important event, because it starts to raise the awareness for apprentices, and more work can be done, and that's part of my focus around being an ambassador for Reflections as well as Steel Toes and Stilettos. That awareness is really important for the community, for the industry, for apprentices. So it's a critical area for not just our industry but also for the community. And that's why these programs are very important.
No, absolutely. And look, we are very, very excited to have yourself and obviously Master Builders on board, helping support this amazing cause. So I just would like to thank you on behalf of me and Joe and everyone at Reflections for taking the time to obviously share your advice and your insights into this very serious issue. So thank you again, John, for joining me today. And everyone stay tuned. We will be releasing the tickets for the event for Steel Toes and Stilettos in about a week's time. So definitely stay tuned. And thank you again, John, for joining me.
My pleasure. It'd be great to see everybody there.
Absolutely. Thanks, everyone. Bye.